Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy 2019. I can't believe this year has flown by so fast. It has been a minute since I have sat down to film. I am so sorry about that. My New Year's resolution for 2019 is just to be more consistent with things. So hopefully I'll be back here more often and won't leave you guys hanging as long. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Today, I'm going to be talking about my most loved products from 2018. Looking down at all of this stuff, it's kind of sad. I actually didn't try out as many products as I should have or could have. I don't know. I feel like this past year, I just kind of stuck with things that I loved. So this year, I really want to try out some new things for you guys, test out new products, put things to the test, and find some new products that I really do love. But that being said, I do have a ton of stuff here. So it's going to be a little bit random. I have some hair care, skincare, makeup. So I am just going to jump on into it so I don't ramble on forever. And yeah. So if you do like these kinds of videos, make sure to give them a thumbs up so I know to kind of do more of them and to keep creating videos for you guys. Without further ado though, I'm just gonna jump right on in. The product that I had to mention was my Loving Tan. It is what I use all the time for my self tanner. The ones that I personally go to the most are the Deluxe Bronzing Mousse in the shade Medium. I like the medium shade because it doesn't look unnatural. It just looks like my skin would if I did actually get to see the sun. Another one of my favorites though, when I do kind of want that really nice dark intense tan, is the Loving Tan in Dark, and this is the 2-Hour Express. So it's also good if you're in a hurry and you don't have the full 8 hours to wear it. You just wear it for 2 hours, wash it off, and you are good to go. One hair care product that I had to mention was the Way Finishing Cream. This product is so beautiful. You can use it in so many different ways. You can use it on your damp hair as kind of like a leave-in treatment. You can use it after you're done kind of styling your hair, and it just makes your hair look nice and smooth and shiny, and it kind of separates the curls. So if you have a problem with like your curls getting stuck in one big curl, I like to use this in between my fingers and then just kind of use it to like spread them out, and they just kind of stay like that all day. Something else that I have to mention with hair is my Locally hair extensions. They are in my hair right now, and I've had them since last November, so 2017, and they've held up this good. They keep getting shorter and shorter and shorter because I keep having to trim them to keep them looking healthy, but I'm super surprised at the longevity of them. And if you are in the market for hair extensions, I highly recommend checking out Locally. Okay, so moving on to makeup. Obviously, it's kind of what I try out the most. It's kind of where my passion is. I love skincare and hair care, but makeup is definitely where I love to try out new things. So I will start with kind of my face products. One product that I've used before but keep going back to over and over is the MAC Strobe Cream. It's a really good moisturizer, kind of preps your skin as well, and just leaves like the nicest illuminating effect on the skin. It's not too glowy where you look really greasy, but underneath foundation just looks really beautiful. So if you do like that kind of glowing look, I would highly recommend this. It does everything. It moisturizes, preps, makes your skin look nice and glowy. What else could you need? Primer that I've been loving this year was the Smashbox Pore Minimizer. It does everything I want a primer to do. Fills in my lines, my pores, makes my face feel nice and smooth, and then just helps my foundation sit really nicely on top of that. So that was one of my favorite primers of the year. Anyone who knows me knows I love my setting sprays. I love any kind of setting spray, facial spray. Some of my favorites though throughout the year that I kept just reaching for over and over was the Urban Decay All Nighter. I love this one when I need my foundation to last from morning to night. It's one I know I can always rely on, and it just makes your foundation wear a lot better throughout the day. MAC Fix Plus is another one that I will always go back to forever and ever. It's something that I need to have on hand. It is just such a good multi-use product. I use it before my foundation, after my foundation. I use it on eyeshadow to kind of make it look more pigmented. I'll spray it on my brush and then pat my eyeshadow on, and it just looks more pigmented. I spray it on my beauty blender to help my foundation blend out. Like, I just use this stuff for everything. So it is definitely a must-have for 2018, and I know it'll also be a must-have for 2019. A face spray that I tried out this year that I was super impressed with was the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I only tried the small size, and I know I need to go repurchase the big size because it is so good. It makes your skin look so glowy and dewy and just like healthy looking. It's amazing. Another thing that I like to do with it is spray it on my beauty blender and then use it right after I'm done applying my concealer, just to kind of help smooth everything out. It gets rid of any kind of like dry, cakey lookingness, and it just makes your skin look so nice and smooth and glowy and beautiful. It is pricey, so that's why I haven't went and repurchased it just yet, but I know I definitely will be because it is that good. While we are still chatting about the face, I will mention my favorite foundation this year, and that is the NARS Natural Radiant Long Wearing Foundation. I honestly didn't try out too many foundations this year. I kind of stuck with my tried and trues. So this year I definitely want to try more foundations, more products in general, but I really did like this one. It was super full coverage, but in a really good way. Like, it still felt nice and natural on the skin. It wasn't too mattifying or too dewy. It had just like a nice healthy skin look, and surprisingly for how like not so mattifying it was on the skin, it lasted a very long time. It is very long wearing, like it says. If you are maybe on the more oily side, I would just make sure to set it with a powder and you would be good to go. And if you do have really dry skin, this would just be a nice foundation for you. So definitely loving this one. If you are in the market for a new foundation, this one is amazing, and a little bit goes a long way. I got this like months ago and I'm still like only this far through it. So when it comes to bronzer, the one that I kept reaching for over and over and over was probably no surprise. It is one that I absolutely love and reach for always, and it is the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. I can't find anything that I love as much as it, or even more. So I definitely am going to be on the hunt for a new bronzer this year, because as much as I do love this one, it's amazing, it does everything I want it to do, I know that there must be something else out there that I'll love even more. So until then though, this is definitely one of my go-tos, and it's drugstore, which is even better. One of my favorite highlighters is also from the drugstore, and it is the Pixi Glowy Gossamer Duo, and this one is in Subtle Sunrise. I also love their Delicate Dew one. It's really beautiful as well. I'll give you just a quick swatch so you can see, but it's just absolutely beautiful. They're super glowy. They feel nice and buttery. They're not too chunky. They just give the most beautiful glow, and they're from the drugstore, so that's even better. I tried out so many eyeshadow palettes this year, and I think it's because there was just so many good launches. So some of my favorites were from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I absolutely love their palettes. They are amazing. They are so buttery and pigmented. The mattes blend out amazing. The shimmers are just so metallic and creamy, and they just work so good. So two of my favorites were the Soft Glam palette, which is this one right here. You can obviously see I loved it. Their shimmers are amazing. I loved this one because it had a lot of nice kind of more natural shades. So I loved the like warmness of these kind of more brown orange shades. The shimmers were beautiful. It had just basically everything that I would need in a palette to create everyday look and glam looks. So yeah, loved that one. Another newer favorite from them was the Sultry palette. I really like this one because of all the shimmers in it. Usually their palettes have about 3 or 4 good shimmers. This one has equal parts shimmers as mattes, and the mattes in here are just like the staples that you would need in any eye look. You got like your kind of cream shade, you got a warmer kind of brown taupe shade, you got a gray, black, a dark brown, a more kind of taupey gray transition shade, and then you have all of these beautiful glitter and shimmers. Yeah, this palette is just amazing. I've loved using it on myself and on my clients. I actually went out and bought two, one for that kit and a personal one as well because I loved it that much. Another eyeshadow palette that I really loved this year was the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I thought that this one was very unique for them because it had natural shades but still had the fun shades that they're really known for as well, all into one palette that I think a lot of people could use and get good use out of. So here it is. It looks a little bit intimidating at first if you're not really used to wearing eyeshadows, but it has some beautiful like warm shades up in here, some really nice cool shades, and then up here in this row you have like the most beautiful neutral shades as well. You have dark brown, warm, a nice kind of coral shade, some beautiful natural shimmers, just everything that you would need in a palette too if you do want to kind of create a bit more unique looks. This one was really good for that. This year I felt like I tried out a lot of mascaras too, and two of them really stick out to me this year. And the first one is the Liz Wautier. Is that how you say it? I'm terrible at pronouncing things. Anyways, it's that one right there, and this is the V Element Volcanic Mineral Mascara, and it was very voluminous. Like it gave me very thick, full lashes. It was almost to the point of clumpy, but not quite. Because I know a lot of people don't like clumpy mascara. I love the brush. It is just nice and big and fluffy. Does everything I want a mascara to do. Makes my lashes really thick and dark and didn't crease throughout the day. So I really loved that. I haven't found a mascara as voluminous as this one in a long time. Another mascara I had to mention was this kind of combo right here from YSL, and this is their Mascara Volume Effect The Curler. So the first step is a primer, and I have tried many eyelash primers, and I always thought that they were just trash. I didn't think that they did anything for my lashes. I never felt it was an added benefit. I feel like it was just an extra step. But this one changed my mind. There's something about the two of these together that just makes my lashes look amazing. It keeps them lifted all day long, and it just makes them nice and fanned out and fluffy, but still like enough volume, but enough length. It didn't crease or like transfer up onto my brow bone or down under my eyes. It's good. It's good. I'm definitely going to be having to repurchase these once I am done with them. You all know I am a huge liquid liner fan, and I always am trying new ones. I still haven't found one that's like my 100% go-to liquid liner yet, but this one was very good, and I think I repurchased about 4 or 5 throughout the year, and that is the NYX Epic Ink Liner, and it is very inky. It's very black and very pigmented. A little bit goes a long way. You don't have to really shake it too hard for it to come out. It doesn't dry up fast, so, and it's drugstore, which is awesome. So I really liked this one. Oh, another highlighter I forgot to mention was this one by Benefit. This is one that I've used for years. It was like one of the first cream highlighters or even highlighters I had ever tried. I think I got it in like high school, and it just makes your skin look so glowy and dewy. It looks good under foundation, over foundation. It was definitely one of my go-tos this year, especially kind of in the summer months when I wasn't doing like a whole face of makeup. I would just kind of throw this on the high points of the face and look glowy in all the right places. And it has a really handy stick formula, which I like. You can just kind of swipe it on and go. And then there was a little spongy to kind of dab it out too. So love this guy. I have loved it for years and will probably continue to love it as well. one product that definitely kind of took over the internet this year, or at least like Instagram, and that was the P. Louise eyeshadow base. So what this is, it's just an eyeshadow base, but it really like cancels out everything on your eyelid. No more redness or darkness or veins, and it just leaves you with a really nice blank canvas. She came out with multiple shades, skin tone shades, and kind of like colors as well. So you can kind of have a nice base, especially if you're going in with some like really bright, intense shades. This product is amazing and makes everything just look even more pigmented and makes it last even longer. So yeah, this product was newer for me, but I know that I'm gonna love it, especially this coming year as well. So two more eye products that I have to mention are these by Pixie. These are their Liquid Fairy Lights, and they're basically a liquid kind of glitter eyeshadow. And I'll just give you a quick swatch. I love these ones because they give enough shimmer and glitter, but they're not overpowering to the point where you feel like you couldn't wear them during the day. Like, this is just kind of like the perfect amount of glitter and shimmer in my opinion, and they last really good on the eyes. They don't crease. So this is them right there. They just give a really beautiful kind of shimmer and gleam to the eye. Is gleam a word? Gleam. Another brow product this year that I discovered and found very, very interesting was the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Gel. And I actually did a little video on this, I think. And what it is, it's like a little bit of like a mousse kind of formula, but I like to apply it on an angled brush and then use that to do my eyebrows. And it's a product that lasts all day long. If you have problems with your like tails of the brows smudging, or like your eyebrows just kind of moving or transferring at all, this product is super good. It will last all day, waterproof. Believe me, I tested it out. So for all of you who do not know, I own a lash company called Wink Luxury Lashes, and this year I decided to kind of rebrand it a little bit and give it a little bit of a facelift and put my heart and soul back into it. So that is what I did, and I created a few new styles of lashes, and one of my favorites that I created this year was the Kelsey lash, of course. So this is what it looks like right there. It is just nice and fluffy. So it starts a little bit thinner on the inside and then flares out a little bit to give kind of like a cat eye appearance. It's nice and full and fluffy and wispy. And another highlight of my 2018 was Tati Westbrook, the Glam Guru, actually featured this in one of her tutorials a few weeks ago. So that was definitely amazing to see so many people love the new collection. Another one of my favorite Wink Luxury lashes, and one that has been my go-to for years and years, is the Cocoa Lash. So this is it right there. It's just nice and fluffy. It has a little bit of kind of lash clusters throughout. I like to explain it like kind of like lash extensions. Like, a lot of people just think I'm wearing lash extensions. It's actually what I'm wearing right now. They're nice and natural enough for the day, but still have enough kind of va-va-voom for the evening as well. So those are definitely two of my favorite Wink Luxury lashes. So lip products are definitely some of my favorites to try out. They're just so easy to switch it up and change your look depending on your mood. So some of my favorites this year were this guy right here, which is from Bite Beauty, and it is their agave lip mask. And I actually got the little trio with all three of them around the holidays. It is maple, peppermint, and then there is just their normal one as well. And this is honestly the only thing that will help my dry lips. It is amazing. If you have dry lips at all, this baby will change your life. It is so good, tastes so good, all natural, which is amazing, and it really, really does a great job. This year I was absolutely obsessed with MAC lip liners, and these were kind of two of my go-tos. This one is nice and spicy. It's just kind of like a nice, deeper brownie shade. And then this one is Whirl, and it is my absolute favorite kind of nudie mauve lip liner. It's what I'm wearing on my lips all over today. And then I topped it off with another one of my favorite lipsticks of the year, and that was the Kylie Cosmetic lipsticks. They're really good and creamy and hydrating and really pigmented. This is in the shade Angel Food Cake, I believe. The thing came off, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I did try a few others as well, and I really love the formula and just love them in general. So that's a good one. Another lipstick that I really liked too this year was the ColourPop lipsticks. They are very similar, a little bit more matte and a little bit not quite as creamy as the Kylie ones, but they are very affordable, which is awesome. And this is in the color What's Your Sign? And it's just kind of like a nice warm nude. Another product that I tried out this year that I fell in love with was the NYX Lip Tease Lip Lacquer. So it's basically just like a really full color, full coverage lip gloss. So this is what it looks like. Oh, I still got glitter all over my hand. But this is what it looks like. Very pigmented, very comfortable on the lips. It's not glossy, like too glossy where it's sticky, but it does have like just like a nice sheen to it. It makes your lips look very full and very juicy, and it has a really nice like peppermint smell to it that I found really nice as well. So I absolutely loved these throughout the year. I went and picked up a few more colors as well. This one is in the shade Chic Me, right? Oh, sorry, Chic Apparel. I'm actually gonna put a little on so you can see. Oh, I love it. Just looks so good. And then of course, the last product I had to mention was one that I honestly got like at the beginning of December, so I can't even really say that it was a 2018 favorite, but I know it will be one of my favorites, and it is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb, and it's in the new shade called Fuzzy, and I absolutely love it. It's very similar to the other Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb, but this one has a bit more of like a pink undertone as opposed to like a peachy one, and I think that it is a bit more flattering on my self personally. That's what it looks like right there. It just makes your lips look so nice and healthy and juicy, and I absolutely love it, and I know I will be loving it for the rest of the year as well. So we made it to the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what some of your favorite products were for 2018, and also let me know what kind of videos you guys would like to see for this coming up year. I promise I will be better and more consistent, hopefully. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.